Disclosurize_25.
That really promises to shift your perspective.
Definitely.
Today, we're unpacking Ambassador Josiah Haltom's extraordinary address, Haltom's Truth with Mercy. It's from A Fact Checker's Guide to the Truth with Mercy.
A fascinating piece.
Our mission, to explore Haltom's pretty unique take on reality, the media's influence, and, well, his radical vision for a collective awakening. He calls it getting beyond the cosmic fight club.
Yeah, and Haltom's approach is, well, it's captivating. He greets his audience as earthlings sometimes, or even fellow souls currently experiencing a temporary architectural misunderstanding of reality.
Right. It's that blend, isn't it? Serenity and authority.
Exactly. Almost like a, celestial street preacher. He uses this sort of absurdly comedic tone to disarm you.
Makes those challenging truths way more accessible.
He really does.
And he doesn't waste time. He jumps right into what he calls the Mockingbird media fiasco, describing it as an explication for divide and conquer propaganda. He's directly invoking Operation Mockingbird, the alleged CIA program.
He is.
So what's the historical context there? How does Haltom use it?
Well, historically, you've got claims and reports like the 1976 Church Committee finding. It confirmed the CIA had secret relationships with a number of journalists.
Okay.
And later, some journalist, Carl Bernstein, for instance, claimed even more extensive ties. But, and this is important, historians like David P. Hadley argue that widespread orchestrated manipulation isn't fully, grounded in reality, lacks specifics.
Right. So the deep dive insight for you listening isn't about proving every detail of Mockingbird, is it?
Not necessarily, no.
It's about recognizing that the perception of manipulated media, that itself can be incredibly powerful.
Exactly. More powerful maybe than absolute factual accuracy in shaping how people feel, how they react.
That's such a crucial lens for all of us, especially now.
It really is. And Haltom argues that while media shapes the external, there's something else, something older, more pervasive.
The Citra Archa.
That's the term he uses, this deeper distraction.
And his comparison is just brilliant, that lingering aftertaste of a reality TV show reunion special.
Yes. All manufactured drama, no actual resolution.
And the kicker, more commercials.
It's perfect. In spiritual traditions, Kabbalah specifically, Citra Atra means the other side, the side of impurity.
Okay.
It represents forces that distract us, conceal that spark of holiness within things, anything not really directed towards genuine purpose.
So Haltom's taking this ancient idea
and applying it right now, saying our modern distractions, the manufactured drama, they're like contemporary versions of those shells hiding what's real.
Hiding genuine purpose, genuine resolution. It's a timeless struggle, reframed.
Precisely.
But it's not just external forces. Haltom points inward too, right? To a kind of subtle mind control.
Yeah, not like shadowy cabals pulling strings in secret rooms.
No, he says it's more like a constant, subtle drip of information.
Designed to make us believe we're separate, different opponents.
Constantly reinforcing division.
But he assures us there's an innate countersignal, a whisper in your soul, he calls it, or a carrier pigeon made of pure light.
That yearning for freedom, for connection.
Exactly. But the comedy comes in when he points out that humanity often ignores it because
I'm too busy arguing about whether pineapple belongs on pizza.
Right. It just perfectly captures the paradox, doesn't it? All this digital connection, yet we're often more divided, distracted by trivial things.
Masking those deeper yearnings for actual unity.
Totally.
And the way he describes waking up from this, it's so vivid, uncomfortable, like shedding crusty socks or scales.
Or wearing spiritual cataracts that make the world look like a poorly compressed JPEG. Great image.
It really is. He's talking about uncovering the Or Haganuz, this hidden light.
Yeah, Or Haganuz in Kabbalah is that primordial, super powerful hidden light from creation itself.
Hidden but reachable.
Accessible now, he says, through intention. It brings clarity in perceiving the universe. For Haltom, this light is an inner potential you have.
So truth isn't just external facts to be checked.
No, it's an internal light you uncover. By, diligently clearing away the junk, the self-imposed blinders, the societal stuff.
Which leads to the big reveal, the cosmic punchline. Haltom declares, we redeem the lot. For in redemption, we are one, plus our one is victory.
Boom.
And he coins that amazing term, wambarance. What is that exactly?
Remembrance. It's the active process, remembering humanity's inherent victory. We are one part.
We're already victorious.
That's the premise. And then embodying that victory collectively, that's the our one part, through each person's awakened inner light.
So individual awakening fuels collective victory.
Exactly. And this collective light, he says, makes darkness flee. It leads to laughter explosions and to spontaneous cooperation worldwide.
Wow. Replacing manufactured outrage with actual collaboration.
And even healing cat videos he throws in. It's about joy as a revolutionary force. Then he declares, this is year zero, it begins now.
Powerful stuff. And then there's that little tease at the end. More on Project Lazarus later.
Right, just drops it in there.
The Lazarus story from the Bible. It's such a potent metaphor.
Absolutely. For spiritual transformation, overcoming what feels like spiritual death, shedding those limiting grave clothes like societal fears, divisive narratives.
So Project Lazarus isn't just one person,
It points towards a collective spiritual resurrection for all of humanity. A shared project to realize that state of victory we already possess beyond ignorance and division. It's the ultimate expression of remembrance.
It ties it all together. Haltom's final words really stick with you. For now, just remember, you're already won. Now let's go win the rest of it.
Such a call to action.
So the thought to leave you with is this. What would it actually look like day to day if you consciously chose genuine connection, real discernment, over the trivial debates and the manufactured drama? How might your personal shift, that small turning towards the light, contribute to a collective year zero of spontaneous cooperation and, well, maybe even some laughter explosions?
Something to think about.
Definitely. We'll see you on the next deep dive.
Don't you tell me what I'm supposed to do.